welcome to my channel. My name is Agape, like the love, and today's video is going to be in honor of me being in the UK for 3 years. Usually what I do is I just go out and I journal and I talk about like how I found another year of being in England, but because of everything that's happening we obviously can't do that. So I thought that today's video could be like a fun challenge type of video. So many of my friends from England and South Africa are so intrigued with the different slang that we have, like vice versa. So I figured today's video could be like a video to compare direct words and how different people say them. And so I hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, carry on. Slang words equivalent.
Y'all, I just want to hop on here quickly and say that I grew up in Cape Town, so the words are most likely going to be reflective of the Cape Town experience, if I can say that. Yeah.
First, what we're going to talk about today is when someone looks attractive. So the normal word that everybody uses is like hot or attractive, right? Okay, in the UK, and I feel like you'd know this if you're like into pop culture or anything, or if you watch Top Boy, there you go, is peng. So they use this mostly to describe girls, or like girls of food. I feel like that's when they'd use it. Oh, like, oh, she's peng, da 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 da. I'm trying to think of where else they'd use the word to describe like peng. I feel like it's just girls on food, which I don't think that's good, but you know. And then on the South African hand, they would use like reg. I feel like that's the word that I can think of that people would use. Or be like, oh, she's a 10, da, da. But like, I feel like the reg is like a nice word, but that's more specific to like a certain culture, a certain group of people who do use those words. So yeah, that's the first word. Okay, so the next word that I wanted to talk about, I thought this was hilarious, was giving somebody a hiding. So like giving someone a hiding or beating someone up. So when I thought about this, the word that I could think about like in like the South African context would be like bliksem. But then the British one just sounds a bit more violent. It's banging someone out. Like, it just sounds really violent, guys. But that was the word that I like. Yeah, banging someone out. That's like the word that I think of, and I'm just like, okay. The word is party. A party, a noun. It's just somewhere that you go to enjoy. So the South African equivalent is, a lot of people actually, like if you're gonna go out, I'll just say not a party in general, but like if you're going out, you're gonna go out, you're gonna have a good time, right? I feel like the South African equivalent is either jaw or groove, and then the British equivalent to that would be a motive or a sesh. I really don't know why people decided that sesh was gonna, it's like a session but not a study session because you aren't studying. Or a motive, like they'll be like, what's the motive, what's gonna happen, where's the party happening, all of that. And I'm just like, that doesn't make sense, but it does somehow to them. And I was like, you know what, let's just roll with it. So we have a jaw, groove, and we have motive, and we have sesh. Yeah, sesh. But a sesh is more like I feel like sesh is more like a house party, and then not the app. And then motive is like, but that could be a house party too. And a word for like idiot, I thought this was funny. When I think about it, I feel like the first word that came to mind was a doos, but I feel like that's quite offensive. Or like a loscorp. I feel like doos, that's the one that I think of the most, right? But then the British equivalent, when I came here, I was just dead, because if somebody is like not there, and I don't mean to use any like ableist terms, that's not okay. Sometimes people say you're clapped, or they say you're tapped, And for me, I just thought that was hilarious. So sometimes, as soon as I learn a word, as soon as I learn a British slang word, I'll use it just way too many times, right? So then I would often say like, are you clapped? Okay, that's literally as far as like my sense of humor will go. So I'll be like, are you no, but really, are you... Anyway, are you clapped? Are you tapped? Are you okay? Like, you're clapped. You're an idiot. Oh, the next word we have is someone who is intoxicated, who is drunk. This I recently found out, actually. I was asking my friends, shout out to India and Tanya and Sarah and Isha for helping me out with this, and Leah as well. So being drunk, okay, I knew one of them. It's being pissed, I knew that. And then also steaming. What was the reason? Like, I don't understand, but like that's what it is, being steaming. Anyway, and then on the South African side, I think of like being in your puss. I know my friends I can just anticipate my friends making fun of me now. Like, I can actually anticipate it, and it's gonna hurt me. I'm gonna start crying now. But I feel like that's like, if she was in her, then it's like, I think, am I forgetting slang? Yeah. Am I forgetting slang, y'all? I think it's that. Let me not go through like a mental breakdown right now. It's one of my favorite ones. So a barbecue, this is the normal word that everyone uses, right? A barbecue, right? But in South Africa they say a braai, and I've actually used that term a few times in the UK when I'm just texting my friends and I'm like, guys, let's have a bring and braai, and they're like, what exactly is going to be happening? And I'm like, no guys, it's a barbecue. Like, everyone just brings meat and we all like barbecue, like a bring and braai. And they're like, that word doesn't exist. And I'm like, you know what, that kind of hurt me, but it's okay, because they use the term Barbie, and like a barbecue, a Barbie, like I'm just thinking like, Barbie to me, that's like a cartoon, that's a franchise of amazing movies that we will cherish. Like, side note, Barbie and the Diamond Castle, that is one of the best ones. Anyway, that was just something that I should just put out there. But like, how ridiculous that you're gonna call, okay guys, we're gonna have a Barbie. Like, what? Nah, bro. Like, and that's where I draw the line. That's where I'm like, you know what, cut the cameras. Like, actually, no, and they're like, cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras.
But yeah, a Barbie. So guys, we're gonna have a Barbie at 8 o'clock. This is also one that I like, is when you're telling somebody to go away. Like, you know, when somebody's being really, really annoying, and it's like, your presence here is just, it's a nuisance. Like, you're irritating me, right? So, South Africa, they say, "Futak," like, can you get away? Can you go away? But it's mostly like, they say that to like dogs and stuff like that. But like, if you are being annoying, that's just when you know that like you're doing too much, because yeah, they tell you to futak. It's quite rude. And then in the UK they say bog off, which if you tell me to bog off, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to be there and laugh at you, because why are you saying that? But then they also say to piss off, which is like, just go away. Like, piss off, just go away. So the next one is gonna be a word that I use all the time. So I use this word, but this is like the normal way of saying things, but it might just be the American way. Is dead ass. Like, when someone's being for real, you're like, dead ass. Like, dead ass. No, but like, dead ass. Like, did you subscribe to my channel? Like, dead ass. Like, don't play with me now. Now for real, don't play with me. Think of that Asha call.
Don't play with me. Now for real, don't play like that. Are you serious?
Like dead ass. So when in South Africa I say is it, like is it? No, but like is it though? Like is it? And we're like it is, and I'm like but is it though? But is it? And then here in the UK people say swear down. Like no, but swear down though. Swear down. Swear down? Swear down. Like legit, like swear down. Yeah. And now it's time for one word and 3 meanings with Agape Tamar. So guys, I'm gonna pick 2 words, one that we use in British like slang, and then one that we use when I'm in South Africa, that you say it and they gotta be more specific, because like you have to say it in context basically, but you can use it in so many different ways. So with the British word, I've actually said it quite a few times now. It's being like pissed. So pissed, you could be angry with someone and like you pissing me off, like I'm pissed off, right? And then you can be drunk, so you could be pissed, which we said already, right? The other one is go away, piss off, like piss off. You pissing me off, I'm pissed. She was pissed, and piss off, like move away. And then with the South African term, my voice just became really deep. And then with the South African term, I thought it was quite funny. It's now. The equivalent to that would be like I'll see you later, which British people say when they say that, they mean I'll see you next week. Like dead ass though, I'll see you next week. Like swear down. Relax. Like I'll see you next, no, like I'll see you later, that means I'll see you next week, guys. That's literally, and I'm like, and the first time I realized that was when I was on a bus and I left the bus and I hugged my friend goodbye, and then this was when we were going to break off for like half term, which is like holiday, right? And then my man says I'll see you later, and I'm like, do we have plans? Do we have plans that I just don't remember? But then I let that go, and then it kept on happening, and I was like, okay, that means I'm gonna see you next week, or I'll just see you when I see you. Like I'll see you if I see you next week, I see you next week. But if I see you next year, then I see you next year, because I'll see you later. So anyway, what I was saying was the word that I thought of was now, because now can literally mean I'm in the shower, which when I use it, you should know that's the case. It can mean I'm 50 minutes away, or like I can see you, like I'm there now, like I can, like I'm right there, like, I'm now there, or I'm now there. I'm literally putting on something to wear, like I'm now there. I remember when I was younger, growing up, and we lived in Retreat, and my cousins, they lived on 8th Avenue, right? So you'd have to take a taxi all the way down to go to 8th Avenue. And my cousin, she'd always say, I'm there now. And she hadn't woken up yet. Like she had just, like there's still sleep in her eyes, but she's there now. And it's like, honesty is important. But it be like that sometimes. It do be like that sometimes. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. I feel like I didn't do much talking. I feel like I just laughed the whole way through. But thank you guys so much for watching. It's been an amazing 3 years. I need to do my citizenship test, guys. I need to study for that, and hopefully I'll be a citizen. Words, Agape, use your words. Hopefully this time next year when I film a video, I'll be closer to being a British citizen. So let's wait and see, and God will prevail. But no, thank you guys so much for watching my video. And if you learned something, or if there's a word that you thought I was just chatting, like I was talking nonsense, I was just chatting, and if you didn't agree with anything, then comment down below, because I think it would be a really interesting conversation. And yeah, I'm so looking forward to another year of being in the UK. I think it's an amazing place to just grow up in, and I'm so fortunate to be able to just live here with all the opportunities that I have. And this is my tape for being a citizen. Like if they ask me, then I'll just tell them, play this part where I'm talking about the UK in a positive light. No, but like, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, be good, and yeah, subscribe, like, do all those things, share with a friend if you know someone who's South African and you're from the UK, and vice versa, and that's not me. Then yeah, but I'll see you guys next time.